can you taste the difference?
Bottled water is everywhere. It dominates the beverage section in every dining hall, and it sometimes seems like every girl on campus is walking around with a Fiji bottle glued to her hand. But why? Why are we willing to pay money for something that we could get for free from our kitchen sink or the water fountain? One of the main reasons many people drink bottled water is for the taste. They claim that Fiji or Evian or whatever their preferred brand is tastes better than tap water. Some even claim to be able to tell the difference between different brands. But is this true? Can people actually taste the difference? Or have we just fallen under the spell of brilliant marketing campaigns? We set out to find the truth. We set up a tasting booth outside the Shriver cafeteria to see if students could actually taste the difference. We poured Aquafina, Fiji, Miami bottled water, tap water, and Brita filtered water into identical cups. Then we asked people if they could identify which was which. We also asked which was their favorite and which they thought tasted the worst.
Do you guys drink bottled water pretty frequently?
Yes.
Do you think you can taste the difference?
If I had like...
Do you have a favorite?
I like Evian.
A total of 31 people stopped by our booth to take us up on our challenge. They sipped, they pondered, and then they carefully placed their votes.
I'm going to guess that one was tap.
Okay.
And 3 is Miami bottled water.
Miami bottle.
Yeah, I think 2 is pretty.
And then one.
That's what I said. That's what I think it is.
Oh, can you taste the difference?
I'm going to say 2 is the Fiji stuff.
Interestingly enough, no one has gotten Fiji right. No one. Not a single person. Interesting.
Can you taste the difference?
This is hard. I don't know.
So do you think you can guess which one's tap?
Yes, 1. I think, alright, I'm going to switch 1 to tap.
She said 4 was the worst and 2 was the best.
One thing we noticed is that people seem to have preconceptions that affected their choices. After identifying each cup, they usually expected what they thought was the worst tasting water to be tap water, and expected the best tasting water to be Fiji.
That's okay. I think the worst was the tap. I think, what did I say my favorite was Fiji? Yeah. 2? Okay.
So you thought Fiji was 2?
Yeah. Okay. And I'll say Brita's 5.
5, definitely Fiji, 100%.
So what were the results? Is there actually a difference in taste, or have we all been fooled by images of pristine waterfalls and babbling mountain springs? As it turns out, we've been duped. There's no difference in taste. Out of a total of 155 cups of water tasted, only 22% of them were identified correctly. That's only 2% more than we would expect from a random guess. And as for best and worst tasting, there was no clear answer to that either. Aquafina was identified as the worst tasting the most amount of times, 36.8%, and Brita was identified the most times as the best tasting, at 29%. But again, with 20% being a random guess, those aren't really very definitive numbers.
1 for 1. Fiji 4. Tap 2. No. Miami 5. No. Brita 3. No.
Which did you think tasted better?
3. Brita.
Awesome.
I did get 1.
People were pretty shocked to find out the
What did
truth.
you guys say? Which number did you guys say was your favorite?
I actually liked 3 a lot. I said 3 was my favorite.
Interesting. Here are the actual numbers.
2 is
I
tap.
thought it was interesting because you said Fiji was your favorite, but you said that Fiji was number 2. So tap water was actually
Wait,
your
what
favorite.
did I say?
You said, yeah, you said
Tap
that.
was 2. That was the one
And you
we
said
liked
that was
the
your
best.
favorite.
3 was Brita.
Wow, I'm just
Number 5 is Miami? I'm surprised. I was convinced.
The other girl
Just convinced number 5 was
said that 2 was her favorite.
1 was Aquafina. Dude, we were way off. This is crazy.
3 was
2 was tap.
No way.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's...
That did not work out in any way the way I expected.
As it turns out, the biggest factor wasn't the type of water, but rather the temperature of the water. We had different types of water on ice at different times throughout the experiment, and the coldest was usually picked as the best tasting and the warmest as the worst tasting.
This one just tastes different because it's warm.
Because it's warm.
Yeah, they all taste the same, so except for the one that was warm.
I think the temperature helped it because it was a little colder. It was right out of the fountain.
Cold water does taste better.
So the lesson we learned here? Don't waste money on expensive bottled water. Save that for uptown. Just throw some ice in your good old tap water and enjoy.
Because people always argue about it, be like, oh my god, I have to have bottled water. No, you don't. It tastes exactly the same.